Good evening. Hey, my camera's not working.
Yay.
How's everyone doing tonight? Let me reset this real quick.
Hello.
Oh, is everything else working? Can you guys hear us? Is everyone out there? All right, let me get this figured out here. Boom. Get a little music. Happy Thursday, everyone. Sorry we kind of skipped out last week. Did a little bit of a family adventure date. we went and saw the Wonka movie. That was actually
Cute.
I didn't know
liked
what to expect with Wonka, but it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. I thought it was nice and cute. It felt like it it was like musical, but it still felt like the same kind of old magical Wonka. I mean, obviously the original is the best, but
Obviously.
yeah, obviously. All right. Hey, we got Richard here. What's going on? Otnip Droff Flips. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Jacqueline's here. How's it going? Mimi, hello.
Hello.
Boneyard B, how's it going? We got the Junk Monkey. How's it going, Rob? Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Can you guys believe it? It's already Kelly, what's going on? Hello and Happy New Year. We didn't really do any kind of planning. Today's been a day. I'll get a little bit into it, but Thrift Gal, hello. Tommy, how dare you all have a live on Thursday? We gotta have a life every once in a while. We were like, you know what? We're just not feeling the live. The kids are like, they were bored. We just kind of jumped on it. First time in the live. It's okay. No worries. No worries. I remember meeting you at the first FlipCon. Sharing a couple drinks. Stacy, hello. Happy holiday, Merry Christmas to you and everyone in the chat. Yeah, hope everybody had a great Christmas. I can't tell if I hear talking. Is that the song that's on? Uh-oh, is that like getting feedback? Oh, it's my own voice. It was playing in the background. Oh, my bad. Hopefully that wasn't too bad for you guys. An echo or something.
For me.
Huh?
It was horrible for
Horrible
me.
for you? You don't hear nothing anyway.
You don't hear nothing anyway.
I need that on a soundboard. I did need that tab open. I shouldn't have closed it. Just need to mute it though. Pause it. All right. Okay. So, yeah, Kathy's getting some listings ready to go. She's been photographing a bunch today.
Right now I'm just printing a couple
Shipping labels. Teresa, hello. What's going on? Thrift Gal. You here talking to? Sorry. Yeah, it was me. I had a dream last night that I visited you at your new house and your kitchen was painted lime green. And then we went to dinner.
It's not much better than that.
It's not too far off. We got green countertops. Loved my Christmas, bought just for my 9 grandkids. There you go. There you go. So, our Christmas was good. Today was a rough day. Reese, that guy down in the corner there, he got into the kids' chocolate, and so we've had. I just took him to the vet today. They kind of
couldn't. How do you turn it off?
Shut that off.
Well, it's
Quit
like,
showing off all your sales.
These are from like a day ago. Is this like the first time?
Yeah, sometimes lists perfectly if you don't have the page open, it just loads them all in at once. But yeah, so Reese, he got into, like, the kids had their stockings up in their room, up in the rooms, and he got into them. Got a bunch of like Hershey's Kisses, and I don't know exactly how much chocolate it was, but it was enough to. It was kind of scaring me there for a little bit. Oh, that's not good. Chocolate and dogs do not mix. Yeah, he was acting funny, and we took him to the vet. They, purged him and all that. Got it and tried to get as much of it out as I could. Got him on an IV and replenished some fluids, and then he's in this like lethargic stage. But for a while there, he was like. It was like he was like methed out. He was like crazy. Like just like could not sit down, just could not settle, restless. Had a dog do the same with the chocolate bunny. Yeah, it was kind of scary. I tell you, the older I get, the faster time slips by. 2024 is almost here. Remember all the movies growing up about the future? 2025, etc. Well, it's here. Yeah. Yeah, the big one's the Back to the Future. Back to the Future. The future in that Back to the Future 2 was 2015. That was a while ago. So yeah, Reese is he's doing good. I mean, there was a while there I was like really concerned, but I think he's at this point of just writing it out. He's still kind of like I can't tell if he's like loopy from whatever like medicine they gave him, but he's been super sleepy ever since. We're all getting reading for 2024, goals and things we want to do, getting ready. Yeah, I'm glad he's okay. My dog has Cushing's disease, and every day's a new adventure. That does not sound fun. Chloe, what's going on? High five, Reese. Y'all need a new dog. Hey guys, Merry Christmas. Frizzy Finds, what's going on, guys?
Hey guys.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. Springs Bins Meetup 2024. Probably could do that. Kathy's there quite a bit lately.
Y'all made me into a bins girl.
Yeah, you guys had a little bit of an influence on that, I guess, huh? All your bins finds.
Finding all the good stuff.
Get well soon, Reese. Yeah. Like... Once he started like begging for food again, today I was like, okay, he's gonna be fine. I'm getting an error. Is my connection? You guys, are we? Is my connection poor? Is it choppy? Are we losing you? Let me get rid of this. Hold tight. Might disconnect for a moment, but should be right back. All right, spotty. Connection's been a little spotty. Okay, can you guys hear me now? I just turned off our VPN. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't. It shouldn't reconnect. We'll see.
Whenever it reconnects, I'm ready to list.
Let's see if I can. Oops. Oh, Mimi, what's going on here? My chat is jumping all over. Mimi says, I plan to visit your bins in the springs. Nice. Oh, in the spring. Springs in the spring. All right, refresh this. Maybe that shouldn't affect anything. Spotty and sporty. Thinking of going live. Scary to do that. Kudos to you too. It can be scary, but yeah. I mean, you realize we're all just friends hanging out. It gets easier. Was buffering here and there. Awesome. Thanks, Rebecca. Welcome in. I want to make sure y'all know how much of an inspiration you are with reselling and physical fitness. Thank you, Thrift Gal. You hear that, Kathy?
She's talking to you.
Talking to me?
Thank you.
Wait, you ready? I'm gonna flip on Kathy's screen, and she's gonna do some listing. We'll keep talking, chatting. So have you heard about the new McDonald's restaurant called Cosmics? We have heard of it. I don't think we have one.
We've heard of it?
I mean, I've heard it. It's like a smoothie place. Like ridiculously expensive smoothies or something. Cosmics.
It's McDonald's. You think it's be like cheap and
out of this world beverages and treats. At Cosmics, you'll find exactly what you need to take you to your happy place. And you'll feel rejuvenated by more than just... I shouldn't be saying this. This is like free advertisement for them. Pay up, McDonald's. I mean, Cosmics. Is there like pricing on here? I want to see how much it is. Let's see. A sour tango limeade. It doesn't let me see how much it costs. And I can't order online. I have heard of it. I don't know if we'll ever go. Hannah Grace, I'm stumped. What do you call it when t-shirts had a thread down the center back of the shirt?
I don't know.
I didn't know they did that. So like instead of having like down the sides, there's one down the back?
I mean like sometimes there's buttons there or...
Help us, anyone out there. There's one in Illinois. See you later, man.
Night, Richard.
Be safe. Becky, hello. Vintage Viking Treasures, hello. All, are you feeling better?
Well, I'm feeling better, but I sound the same.
What's up with your camera's like?
Don't tell me what...
Crap, that's probably made it not work.
You spilling my matcha.
Oh no, I broke my camera and your...
We're back, guys.
My thumb shocked something and then everything stopped working. Give me a moment. Gotta go fix it. Probably shock myself and get some more stuff broken. I did. Hey, it's okay.
It's not. Like, is it all the way off?
There it goes. There it goes. All right, we're back. We're back. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Dwayne. Thanks, Dwayne. Let's see. Hey guys, could I get a quick update on how you guys are doing with your with using your storage unit for inventory? Any rate increases? Still love it. Thanks. What do you think? We are still using it. We are. Oh, we're gonna read it again, I guess.
Hey guys, could I get a quick update on how you guys are doing with using your storage unit for inventory? Any rate increases? Still love it? Thanks.
Inventory. Love? I think we're loving it less.
Yeah, I mean, I love not having the inventory in my house, but I would like it a little bit closer to my house now.
We've had it for a year now.
Yeah.
And we did have one rate increase.
Which we
a few months in.
I mean, we got it.
It's almost like it was the discounted, like we got sign up bonus and it was a
got
discount
like a
rate.
free month and then like 3 months at
Yeah.
a better price.
So it did go up. We're sitting at about $3.15 a month for the 10 by 20. But we're at a place now where we're kind of in our new place, and we would like to transition that stuff here, but not here. Like, we want to build a shop in the back. That's the ultimate goal. And then have our inventory in that area. So with that being a big project, probably a long time away, hopefully, I mean, like, if it could happen this year, I'd be absolutely excited about that. But usually those things end up taking a lot longer. So if we, but we don't know if we want to keep the storage unit until that. So we're trying to, maybe get creative, come up with maybe a plan kind of behind the scenes. We've been talking about it a lot. Because $300, if we can, put that towards the building, that would be the best. But we need somewhere to put our stuff. And we have we have enough space to make it all fit here at the house, but probably not all in one spot.
Twice is a big hassle.
It would be moving it twice. Like, there's just a lot of variables to think about.
And we were like, we thought about moving into a storage closer.
Yeah.
There isn't one that's like climate controlled or closer.
I don't think there's a closer climate controlled one.
And even still, that's just a hassle to do that.
Yeah.
Knowing you're going to do it again soon, probably.
So, yeah, we're kind of in, the best, I don't know. I don't want to say the best thing is, but it could quite possibly be to stay there until we have the shop fixed up. We just haven't really laid it all out and figured it out. And that's what we need to do. But it's been Christmas time and all that kind of stuff. So, and then this guy eating chocolate and then just sleeping like not a care in the world anymore. LA Jen, what's going on? Welcome in. Vintage Vikings asking for points. Look at that.
Becky, how was your 12 days of Christmas?
Yeah, how'd that go? She said, I'm consolidating 2 booths into one, and it's a lot of work, all the moving. Yeah, and with ours, I'm pretty sure we could easily move. I don't know. I've kind of had the idea of kind of disassembling the shelves into the units that they are, like in our storage unit. So they're 6 foot wide units. Unscrewing them from each other and then using stretch wrap and wrapping the whole shelf and then putting some furniture dollies under it so that I could just move the whole shelf, all the inventory on it, all together. Move it onto a box truck with a ramp, rent a U-Haul or whatever. And then move it. But that wouldn't work if we're moving it into our basement here, because we'd have to do it all one by one anyway, disassemble all that stuff. But if we were moving it to a shop in the back, that'd be perfect. Just back it right in. We'd be able to be moved in one day and up and running.
I mean, I still like the storage unit.
Yeah. No,
it's still a good thing. It's just
having the space is nice. It's just if that space was closer, because now we have a Kathy would go to the gym that's right next to there, so it was a little bit more convenient. But since then we've got a gym in our neighborhood, and it's been things have changed in the last year. So, and we didn't really know when we moved to that storage unit. We didn't really know what our setup was going to be at the new place. That was kind of up in the air at that time. We just needed somewhere to work, and knowing that we have the space here, we just need to have the building. It's almost like I want it now. So I don't know. What do you call that? Where you want it now and you're impatient. Buy a house closer to your storage. There we go. Man, he said, I've been thinking about a storage unit, but the closest climate controlled to me is 40 miles away, 40 plus. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be too worth it. Yeah, the instant gratification. That's what I'm looking for. Hurry up and wait.
If we didn't have to put a bus in our yard, I would have bought a house closer to our storage unit.
Yeah, it's my fault.
It is.
Oh, poor Reese. Glad he's doing better now. Thank God y'all were able to take him into the vet quickly. Yeah. Sorry I missed what happened to Reese. Reese got into some chocolate and got into quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much, but my estimation would be at least a pound. Like he got into... I mean, the kids had like these chocolate Santa. They had like these chocolate Santas, you know, like an Easter bunny, but chocolate Santa. Like 2 bags of Hershey's Kisses, and then Grandma gave him a bunch of stuff.
A whole bag of Hershey's Kisses.
Well, that's another thing. I don't know how much the kids ate, so it was enough to affect him. Like I've had dogs my whole life, and every one of my dogs have gotten into chocolate one way or another, whether it was like eating brownies or, you know, this or that. Like we've always had big dogs, and it's never affected them. It almost made me feel like the whole chocolate thing was a myth. I'm like, well, my dogs have never had anything go wrong with them. And, you know, dog ate a whole tray of brownies one time. But this was like, okay, yeah, it's actually messing with him. Could be that he's a little bit older too. He's 13 and a half. But yeah, he was, I don't know what, I was looking up and doing some research about it. It's almost like the caffeine, and there's another thing in chocolate. Luckily, the chocolate that he got into was like milk chocolate. Like it wasn't like super dark. Like I guess the darker the chocolate, the more potent the poison is for the dogs. Like Baker's chocolate's pretty bad. So luckily it was all just like Hershey's milk chocolate kind of stuff, or just crappy dollar store Christmas chocolate. I don't know what I don't even know if you'd call that chocolate, but yeah, he definitely got into it, and it definitely messed with him. I mean, he got the stage of being like super hyper. Like instead of walking upstairs, he was like jumping, like trying to jump up, you know, 2 stairs at a time. One time I let him out to go outside, and we have like 2 steps off the back door, and he like jumped off the 2 steps, which he never does that. And he kind of like, you know, stumbled a little bit because he's not a young pup anymore. So he's just like this had this super hyper reaction. He just would not like lay down. It was almost like he was like tweaking, like almost like just high on something. It was fun. I just finished invoicing everyone. Just have shipping left now. All right.
Nice.
Make sure y'all like this live stream. It's as easy as that. Just buy a house closer to your storage. Yeah. Jake, what's going on? I'm here going into lurking mode and need to ship and list. Well, thanks for lurking with us. That's where glitter comes from. Recycled Kisses wrappers. I think it's good that Reese seems to have improved from earlier. Prayers are needed. Yeah, he's I mean, I think I was more concerned than the vets were once I brought him, because I don't know. Once I brought him in, like his heart rate was elevated. I could tell that his heart was beating fast. And he was just like, you know, not like laying around, but he wasn't running. Like I could tell his heart was beating faster than it should be. And yeah, they went in and oh, I'm gonna end up telling this story 100 times tonight. Reese got into some chocolate. Lori just popped in, and Reese got into some chocolate, like a lot of chocolate. My estimation was at least a pound. Oh look, he's fine. He's flashing you guys. See, he's showing I'm good. So it was affecting him. I took him to the vet. They kind of purged him, got him to throw it all up, or as much as they could. Put him on an IV, got him some fluids, and gave him some I don't remember the medicine, but some kind of medicine to help prevent him from throwing up anymore. So like he had been throwing up before I got him to the vet. But he's really, I mean, that was 2 o'clock. I was at the vet. So he's literally almost his old self again. I've heard, and I'm no expert, but not all dogs are bothered by chocolate. It's an allergy, and the ones that are allergic are horrifically allergic. That might be. Yeah, he got into the kids' Christmas stocking, and so he just went to town. So he had like a bunch of wrappers from like Hershey's Kisses and stuff like that. So that's what happened to Reese. He didn't eat any Reese's cups though, because there weren't any. It's 1 ounce per pound of chocolate to affect them, so 60 ounces. He weighs more than I thought. He was 65 pounds. I didn't think he was that chunky. I always thought he was like 40 pounds. Maybe when he was younger. Same, bro. Same. Man, he says, a pound, Reese, you fatty? Oh boy, he's living up to his name. Glad they took care of him. Yeah. Wife of a vet here. Does it happen often, Lori? Like, because I went in and they're like, okay, come on back. It almost seemed like
every day.
Like they've done it 10 times today. And I'm like, oh my God, he ate chocolate. Poor guy. Yeah. He's resting up now. Yes, especially this week. Man.
Crazy, it's never really happened never before this whole life.
Yeah, I know. Well, this is, I will say we've been a little more lax with the kids and having chocolate and stuff in their room. Normally we don't really let them, like, you know, self-regulate their candy. And we kind of, I don't know. It's not even like we were like, okay, here's a new rule. You guys can take care of your candy. We just like let it happen this week. I don't know. Scary, yeah. My dog got into a Black Forest cake tonight. We're still waiting. Oh, you're there right now? Same day? Black Forest cake tonight. We're still waiting here at our vet. No joke, just funny on the same day. Wow, so it is this week and Easter week and Halloween. Wow. No way. So that's what I've been dealing with. I got home and he started laying down finally, and then so I'm like, I crashed. I took a nap on the couch. I was like drained. Rob says, last time I was at the vet, there was a German Shepherd there and had gotten into a stash of edible cannabis. He was bouncing off the walls and he couldn't control his bladder. Wow. I've heard well, we're in Colorado and I feel like it's become fairly common here. Let's see. Have you guys had any problems uploading photos to eBay? I feel like they've changed something. Have you had any issues through List Perfectly? Well, we use List Perfectly to upload to eBay for us. Let me see if List Perfectly has any kind of current issue with eBay. Let's see if they mention it. Image error when cross-posting to eBay. So it looks like they do have something currently going on, but a workaround for us is just to use the alternate image upload.
So when I push,
If you have an issue, they have a workaround right now. So like List Perfectly, they're pretty up to date with. I don't know if this is going to help you close at home, but for List Perfectly, if something like that happens, they kind of keep it up. You know, we can easily go here and we already know what to do. I don't know what you would have to do if you don't use List Perfectly, unfortunately. Rob says, I listed a bunch this morning, no problems. Hubby wants to know if it's a bad time to start eBay. I don't know if it's ever a bad time. I guess it kind of depends on what you... It's a bad time to sell Beanie Babies on eBay. So I guess it just depends on what you're doing, what your goals are. Figured that prevented the problem for you guys. Lucky you. Thanks for looking in. That's interesting. I appreciate it. And yeah, no problem. They introduced a new picture editing software to the app. One-click cleanup. I tried it and didn't like it. There may be bugs. Oh. I don't know how to say that. Rhodesian? Is that, did I say that right? Rhodesian? Is that a dog breed? Got into a bag of rice. You can use hydrogen peroxide to make him throw up, but look up the amount for your dog. I did read that, but he was already throwing up at that point that I was like looking into what I needed to do. And I saw something about activated carbon. I was contemplating, you know, trying to do the self, you know, remedy way, but just decided to take him to the vet. He scared me too much. Yeah, I used to use List Perfectly for a while, but I don't know. I'm weird. I feel like I'm faster without. That's no worries. It's okay. I called them and then I updated my phone. Hopefully that will help. Okay. Let us know. Mama with the camera says, after a month listing hiatus, I'm going to start back on Monday.
Hey.
You can see Kathy's been holding true to her not listing too much this month. I mean, you basically said you were going to list whenever you wanted to.
Yeah, month. I haven't listed 100 a week,
yeah.
But I have been taking bins all over the place and getting at least a couple $100 a week from that.
Joyce says, hey, Joyce, I've done the peroxide in a turkey baster method. Dog ate $400 cash. Vet laughed and said I had two options. Oh my god.
Do I get to know?
Huh?
Do I get to know that?
The two options?
Oh yeah.
Can you think about what the two options would be?
No.
If you eat something, what are the two options of that something coming out of you?
Okay.
Neither option's good. You're digging through something gross either way. Tried to delist and relist some items, and then it said I didn't have enough pictures. That's a weird one. Like eBay said that? You make products for the disabled? So you're making the products that you sell? Is it something that's like well known? Like we resell name brand stuff, so people are searching for it. Is this something that people would be searching for? You did the right thing, taking him in. The home remedies are great for smaller amounts, but as much as he ate, he needed the big guns. Yeah. pretty sure he'll be fine. Almost like weird seeing him this still.
Oh, did I tell you I got a Vero today?
You didn't, but I did see it in your email. Is that something that sold already?
I don't think so. But I mean, I've sold that wording before,
Yeah.
so I don't know if it's
Kathy got a Vero. Can you guys guess what it is?
I'm not gonna guess what it is.
Wheelie Life says
I don't
yes.
understand Veros because, like, so why does my account not get shut down? Because I've had a bunch of
I
them.
think you have to.
I've had a bunch. At least 5 probably this year.
You've had 5 Veros this year?
I think so.
You okay, Bubba's? Yeah. Build custom wheelchairs for kids and wheel covers. I guess, I mean, if it's something that's searchable, eBay would probably be all right. I mean, there's no harm in trying either. It's free to list on eBay. So custom wheelchairs might be difficult. I'm just imagining how shipping would go. But maybe wheel covers a little bit easier. And if you're doing like custom made to order stuff, I don't know. I almost feel like something like Etsy might be a little bit of a better avenue for that. I'm not sure. We've only really ever sold, gently used or new stuff that already has a presence in the market. We're not paying to advertise what something is. Somebody's coming in and being like, "Oh, I want a Nike tricolor sneaker," or whatever Kathy's listing right now. And we just price ours competitively and wait for it to sell. All right, we're gonna tell you guys what the Vero is in an hour, so make sure you stay. Mama with the camera says, "What was it for?" I'm guessing it was for a shoe, maybe Nike, says Jen. What's that? Vero is verified
Rights owner or something?
Verified. The VE is verified, right? Verified rights owner. So basically, think of I guess I'll just use the one that we sold. What did you get Vero for specifically? It was a Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank, but it was on a Build-A-Bear that I said the words Lisa Frank, but I've sold a lot of other Lisa Frank stuff.
So it was a Lisa Frank Build-A-Bear.
Because you could get it on stuff you've already sold, but it only said this one item. So I don't know if it's because I used it with the Build-A-Bear. I don't know if it was actual Lisa Frank. I don't know.
So I'll make it easier. We'll just do Build-A-Bear in this case. So say Build-A-Bear called out a Vero on us because they're claiming that the Build-A-Bear that we have listed is fake. So they're saying they need to shut that down because they're the verified owner of the rights of Build-A-Bear or something. So essentially they're making a claim that since you're not an authorized reseller of that product, it must be fake. And so eBay allows them to basically just make you, like, eBay just drops your listing and then puts a negative mark on your account. And if you get enough of them, they will no longer let you sell on eBay. It's a program that a lot of us resellers think it needs to be revamped. It gives way too much power, I would say. I'm not speaking for everyone. This is to me, but I feel like it gives way too much power to the companies that own the name, but they don't own the product that we're selling. Like, I can get it, but like, it's my thing. I have a right to sell it. I have more of a right to sell something than you have a right to tell me that it's fake, I think. So I don't like that eBay just makes it like, boom. You don't even get an option to like defend yourself. It's just boom. Rob says, I dodged a bullet this week. Almost bought some vintage bubble lights from the Christmas clearance. Found out they were banned, even though there are comps. Man, you should have told me. I would have bought them from you. I've been wanting some of those. What kind of washing machine do you use for your shoes? Like, is it a top load or a front load? When I put shoes in mine, I always feel like they look the same coming out. In our last house, we had a front load.
I do feel like the front loader washed the shoes better.
Yeah.
But I don't like the front loader.
Yeah. Our house here has a top loader.
Yeah, I don't feel like the shoes are coming as clean as they used to.
Uh-huh.
I'm not about to go get a front loader again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're using this washer for a while. Don't keep us in suspense. Why is this? Oh, maybe that's why. Jen says, how was y'all's Christmas, by the way? Any plans for New Year's? We do need to come up with some plans for New Year.
Do you want to go to Dave & Buster's?
The kids said that. I was like, Mom didn't say
because
we're going to go there for New Year's, did she?
New Year's Eve, maybe? Because Connor has a gift card he won at school. I don't know why they're getting our kid a gift card for like a bar for 4th grade, but okay.
Here, go to this adult arcade, kid. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that.
I don't know, something like that. We don't really have any other plans.
Christmas was good. I mean,
we were sick, so
yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah.
We had Christmas dinner at my mom's with the family. That was all right.
Yeah, I saw that Patagonia with the ginormous hole in it for $9.75.
Sweet. Cheapest Patagonia Kathy sold. Yeah, the kids we got them each a Nintendo Switch Lite. And they've been
and that's it.
I mean, we got we were
$10 things. Yeah.
I've been trying to transition our kids, because when they were younger, we'd go all out and just get all this stuff.
Yeah.
And it would just be trash like in a month. They would never play with it.
I even walked around Target slowly, mainly looking for stocking stuffers, but I was like, if anything seems like I should get it, I'll get it. But literally nothing seemed worth getting.
Yeah.
Just we don't need it.
So, over the last few years, I've been kind of trying to decrease the number so that it's not just okay, here's 10 gifts.
Yeah.
But we got the Nintendo Switch. We got a the new Super Mario game.
When we got Mercari coupons.
With Mercari coupons. And so we got 2 new Switch games, 2 Switch Lites. We got them protective cases and all that. So just a lot of their gifts were around the Switch. So it was fun. We kind of hid the Switches.
And they were opening the case probably what?
Yeah. So we because Connor they wanted us to hide all their presents, and they're like, can you do a scavenger hunt? And we're like, no. So I compromised and we made one scavenger hunt, and I said, okay, your other gifts are going to be clues as to what your big gift is. And because our kids, they don't they've learned the truth about Santa and all that kind of stuff. So
hey, some people's kids.
I know. That's why I said it kind of the way I did. So we told them that, what was I saying? So we hid the Switches, and then basically said, okay, there's going to be clues from your other gifts as to what your big one is, and you should be able to find it from that. So we hid it where we have a Switch, just like the big one or the normal one, and it's just on our big TV, in the cabinet. So that's where we hid them. And then they literally got to the last present and was like, what's the clues? I'm like, maybe you should look a little bit closer at what we got you. And so then he was like, light bulb went off and they ran and they were like, that's so fun. That was so cool. They liked the scavenger hunt almost more than the gift.
I just like watching them open them. So I'd rather wrap them 30 pairs of socks individually and then like, because they can open them.
So yeah, they had fun. We had fun. They've been doing really good, like keeping care of their Switch. And like I was surprised, the Switch actually has really decent parental controls. Like I can limit the usage that they could do it. I can restrict the amount of time and all that fairly easily. So I like that. Which is going to come in handy when they're back in school and stuff. You know, we've been kind of letting them have pretty much free reign right now. Just kind of playing games when they want to. So, you know, they've been playing a few hours each day. Lori says, could it have been for the two brands in the title, Build-A-Bear, Lisa Frank logo on it as well? Oh, she says, I've sold a Build-A-Bank, Lisa Frank logo on it as well.
Yeah, I've sold one on there too.
I'm sure it was like some kind of automated system that did it. You don't think some person came on and was like, that's fake, I'm going to get them. You don't think that, do you?
I don't think so. This side doesn't show, right? I'll pull my email. Just
keep it on that screen. Yeah, I imagine there was like some kind of one of the either Build-A-Bank or Build-A-Bank, Build-A-Bear or Lisa Frank basically.
Where does it come? Like, does my actual email show anywhere? Like, where does it say where my email address is? Like here, if I pull this over, is it fine or no?
It says me right there.
And
So you're
Gigi's
probably
Closet
okay.
is public anyways. Just the item I need.
Bring it over and show the email.
All right. Yeah, so it just says. I don't know.
That's what the Vero was.
But yeah, like, what do I get? A slap on the wrist? Don't list that again. That's it?
Maybe. Yes. Swipe that back because I think if you minimize it, it will show your email on the tab eventually if you go to another tab. So yeah, it's almost like they don't even give us a reason why either, and that's what I don't like about it. But that's what it is. You're only saying what it is. Yeah, they don't tell us. They don't really tell us exactly why. What's this link for?
Me?
Rob, where did you put old towels? Oh. Freightcenter.com. I guess I don't see the whole link. It irks me that eBay won't work with their software to red flag any Vero items or language at the time of listing. Exactly. It's like they have these systems in place to punish you after the fact. I feel like we were talking about that, Kelly. Yeah. It's like, why not do that beforehand? Yep. So I already sell books and bin finds on my other eBay, but never have done custom stuff on eBay. Yeah, we've never really done custom stuff either, and I feel like if we did, it would be targeted toward our audience, our viewers and people that we that watch us for YouTube and stuff. So I don't know how successful it would be if we didn't have that. I don't know. I mean, we haven't done it yet. So, but like if we were making like a merch item or something, I doubt anybody who didn't know who Ginger Marvin was would ever buy it. I'm guessing you took it down. It took itself down, right?
Yeah, I think it was
Vero, like eBay, takes it down for you.
I don't think I saw it. Let me see if it's on Posh. It's not on Posh, so. Oh yeah, it is. It's this. So
That's
I don't
it.
know if it's
I mean, it's literally a Build-A-Bear Lisa Frank.
I mean, I don't know if it actually is, or people just call it that.
It is. It's got to be,
I
right?
mean, it doesn't say Lisa Frank on it, like like the Marvel ones had.
Oh,
stuff, so.
I didn't know it didn't say that.
I just thought it was because that's what everyone says it is.
I mean, how would that not be Lisa Frank? It's
Right.
a cheetah.
It's clearly Lisa Frank, but it could have just been.
It's like they should punish Build-A-Bear, not us. Like, go chase down Build-A-Bear for that. Since you deal with a lot of high-end shoes, do you send a lot for authentication? Authentic. I feel like I was saying that
I still
wrong.
don't know what the rule is, but it seems like anything I list for like $79 or more goes.
Yeah.
To it,
I mean,
which
you've
is
had
not
maybe 10. How many this year?
5.
5, maybe?
Well, this
all time?
year, maybe 10. Yeah, not a ton. I don't sell a super ton of expensive shoes.
I feel like it's
A lot
mostly
of
the
them sell
sneakers,
in
too.
Posh. Yeah, it's sneakers.
Like, have you ever had
It's not even all. Yeah, it's not everything. It's like
you ever had
Nike,
Freebirds go?
Adidas. No, it's only sneakers.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you
it's
sold
like
$100 Freebirds that didn't go.
Like some, I feel like it's only certain brands because sometimes I'll sell it for 100, but it doesn't go through it. I don't know. I should probably. I don't really care, I guess, because like I actually kind of like it because then they can't contact you and it's going through that, and I don't think they can return it.
Yeah. Clothes and Home says, when I started doing eBay 20 years ago, I sold high-end Rachel Ashwell. And basically, they would say the same thing, that they owned the descriptors shabby chic and you couldn't use them. You're not allowed to use shabby chic. I own those words. Put old towels on top of the shoes when using a top loader. I mean, do you put towels in with them?
Yeah, I try to sprinkle some towels in between like each layer, but
Completely agree. I mean, there just needs to be a better system. I'm not saying that it's like there shouldn't be something. Obviously, you don't want people selling fake stuff. But I feel like they just give too much power. There needs to be a little bit more back and forth. I agree. I had an item taken down on Posh, a Patagonia item on Posh.
Posh. What did I have to? I got one on Posh the other day too.
Did you?
Oh, it was the Peloton shoes. But then they sold on eBay a few days ago, so someone must have got one for Christmas. Yeah, let me see. I don't know if I have that email.
Sunny girl, wait, Rich, what's going on? Same, been sick for over a week. Yeah, our kids Connor got it a little bit more than Sai. Connor's been he's got a cough. I think being a reseller makes you a lot less materialistic. I'm a lot less attached to things in my house, and I only keep a few treasures now. Yeah, I'm only materialistic on things with value. Just kidding. Is that the Posh one you're looking at?
I'm trying to look for it. I might have deleted it. So it was just weird, and then I replied to it, and then all I got back was the Poshmark that's like, we're still looking into this for you. We will get back to you, and that's been like a few weeks now.
Yeah. Let's see, is Kathy wanting to move inventory now more because monthly cost or the new house payment or strictly distance from the new house? I remember her not wanting the bins back at the new house. Well, we just don't want them in our space. Like,
Right.
we have room to put stuff here, but it would be in our space. Like
Well, in your space mostly.
in my space, and
it would
that's not
probably
gonna
be
happen.
down here in like our movie theater room, which I don't.
I
think is
very much
necessary.
need a separation. I think Kathy says she doesn't, but I think she needs
Well, I
it too.
could get my shipping done way faster and stuff. And because we were doing Wetzel's, but we hardly even do that anymore. So it's all up to me to drive my pretty little self all the way 5 miles from here.
Oh, poor baby.
Each way, 3 times per week.
Basically, we're
And
spoiled.
I have to get a Starbucks on the way to make myself feel better about it.
No, ultimately, what we want is finally at a place of where it's kind of within grasp. Like before we bought this house, it was like of course we would have wanted somewhere that had a building. Like that was kind of something I wanted.
Yeah, we were thinking about the shed.
We were hoping to find somewhere that had one already so that we didn't have to worry about it. But, you know, that question was not really answered until we closed on a house, which that's why we kind of moved everything to the storage unit, because it gave us the opportunity to finish the other house or work on it while we were still living there, and still work the business. We didn't have to shut down. And so it also made it to where whatever the option is or whatever happens with the new house, you know, we'll have the room and the ability to transfer to whatever it is. So, you know, once that was answered, now we're like, you know, obviously we can't just like go build a shop. That's a little bit more difficult. I mean, they cost money. So, but we're at a point now where it's like, should we, in order to make that happen faster and easier, is it worth it to, you know, put the stuff where we don't want it to be in our house? Because, I mean, I don't know if there's one place in our house where it would all be able to fit. We'd have to have it split up 2, maybe 3 ways. And I was talking about maybe the garage, like putting one of the garage bays as the storage, but then that would hinder schooly stuff because I would not have the space to set up shop and work on the schooly. So there's just a lot of variables, and we haven't really laid them all out on the table and figured it out and looked at what we're willing to sacrifice or what we're willing to do. So things are still kind of up in the air right now, I guess. But we know what we ultimately want, and that's a building in the backyard that will be able to hold all and more of the inventory. Maybe have some office space out there, or, you know, somewhere where it could be photographed, at least some. We're talking about maybe having a gym out there also.
I better get listing.
Get
all this money. I do want a gym.
Yeah, and then it's like, if
I've already made $200 toward my furniture fund, which could include my gym.
yeah, we gotta have the building first. Because it's also like I want to figure out a way, because, you know, when we bought the house, interest rates were high. I think they're back down to where they were when we got the house now. They went up for a while. And so the hope is to, I don't know how or what the plan would be, but maybe you know, having a loan for the building in the back, which we've never, I don't know. It's just stuff we've never done before too. So I don't know the likelihood or the possibility of doing it that way, but having a loan, maybe like a HELOC for the to use on the building in the back, and then refinance the house when the interest rates get lower, which was kind of a plan of ours anyway, which would then lower our mortgage for this house. But then hopefully with the increased value that the garage adds and the lower interest rate, we get a better mortgage payment, or the same, or, you know, whatever, and we get more out of it, kind of thing. So that's kind of what That's kind of all I want to talk about right now, I guess.
And now we're all anxious all over again.
Rob, Junk Monkey got paid $42 Mexican pottery plate. $42 for a plate.
Very cool.
Nice.
So far today, I've only sold, today since I already got all my stuff, $31, $10, $16, $23, $24, and a $9 Patagonia. That's not too bad, though, if you add them all up.
Scavenger hunt to find the Christmas present sounds like so much fun. Glad y'all's kiddos had a great Christmas. Should be a link for freight shipping for eBay. Oh, for the wheelie. Oh, I see. For the wheelchairs. That's what that link was for. Gotcha. So Wheelie Life. Check out the link Rob posted if you are interested in checking out shipping. It looks like he posted another one too. The immediate gratification. Yeah. Got a new wheelchair myself for the holiday and a new sit ski. So is that like a ski for a wheelchair? That's awesome. Yeah, Mimi sold a few of those. I think Lori said she sold one of those Build-A-Bear things.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've sold one too. So it's like they just get a hair in their butt or something. I don't know. That's a saying, right?
I have no idea.
I'm getting older, so I'm like starting to use all those old man sayings. Rob's been texting some to me. I'm just kidding. I got one for the Peloton shoes on Posh recently too, but they were a sold listing, says Lori. Huh. So hers were a sold listing. Sunny Girl says, I think people report on Posh and then they review and take it down. Funny thing, I've sent items to review. Go figure.
Well, I'm just so I can't find the email, but
I mean, why wouldn't you be able to sell Peloton though?
Right.
That's like that's what I don't like when a company like Peloton, it's a good example. Like I'm not allowed to sell shoes that I bought.
Like,
why?
I did sell a pair on here recently, but it wasn't about these ones. It was about the ones that were currently
right.
listed.
But like, why should Peloton have a right if they're authentic? Now, if they're fake, obviously, but why should they be like, you know what? No, we're telling you that those are fake. We're telling Posh that they're fake, so you must take them down. I don't like it. Value is in the eye of the beholder. Love your What's Old vids. Thanks. eBay store, eBay to store the schoolie. Yeah, I mean that's. I ultimately, in the new year, I need to talk to some kind of contractor to see what our options are. I don't know if I would want to park the schoolie in, because that'd be a big building for almost no reason. I want to have the schoolie I want it to be able to be outside and stuff, so I would rather paint it with a better paint than build a building for around it, since we're allowed to have it outside. We don't have an HOA, so I'd rather just park it in front of the building and then have the building for more area. We don't have enough space to have a workspace and somewhere to park the bus inside. But there are people out in our neighborhood that have RV, parking garages. But that'd be a big one. It'd be 40 feet long.
Our neighbor would like you if we had that.
Our neighbor would.
He doesn't.
They have it. They've got one. I'll just put a bunch of trees next to where our bus is. I remember back when you do the haul videos of your many shoes from local thrift, all we see now is Ben's hauls. Is that because local thrift shoes are too high?
Mostly, yeah.
Or because Ben's hauls, Kathy, will be near 0 items listed. Goal to be near 0 items listed, so much less work on the back end. I mean, it's not like your goal to be 0, but...
Oh, for, like... What do you mean? I don't get what...
I think, John, I think it's a little bit of both. I think... You okay, Reese? You alright?
Oh. You want me to let him out?
No, he just... I think he just... It's just weird that he got off of his bed. He wasn't making any noise or anything, he just...
What do you mean? What do you mean? Anyways, I don't know if I understand the question.
So all we see now is Ben's hauls. Is that because... So are you doing Ben's hauls because thrift shoes prices are too high? Or is your goal to be near 0 items listed so that there's much less work?
Because I feel like bin hauls are way more work than just getting shoes.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I think there's obviously been a price increase from... Let me fix Reese's camera. He's a good boy. You're good. Yeah, there's a little bit of... It's not like you want to... I mean, you have been like decreasing your active listings, but not like intentionally.
No.
Not like because you want to have less active listings.
Oh, eventually I still want to have 2,000 to 3,000,
Yeah.
but now that we're like not really sure about the storage unit and stuff,
Yeah.
I don't want to keep getting more and more, but I'm also not trying to not.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if they're saying like, because I'm taking so much to buy sell trade that I'm not listing, but I'm still listing almost the same amount still.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a common misunderstanding that
Like I
maybe
get
people have.
probably 200 items a week now when I go to the
Yeah.
bins, and I'm spending less than $1,000 a month. Probably, I mean, around a month, or yeah, probably like 250 a week or so. Yep.
We just get raided? Is that what happened? What's going on, Sonny?
What's up, Sonny?
Welcome, guys. Welcome in. Texas lady. Hello. Look at all these. We got all these new people hopping in. Thanks, guys. Were you live, Sonny? I missed it. I didn't see anything going on. How you doing, man? Did you have a good Christmas? Tommy says, Chris better start listing. That backyard project building isn't going to be cheap. Oh, I know. I got to get the house done. I did get the whole upstairs in the new place, or the old place is done. Just needs to be deep cleaned. So...
Wait, just the upstairs already?
The upstairs, which was like our old office area. So that's done, and everything downstairs is mostly done. Now it's just a lot of like touching up. I gotta paint all the touch-ups that I've done. I still need to do finish up the stairs. That's like the trim along the stairs. I need to figure out what kind of trim I'm putting up there, but that's about it for the inside. Just finishing up that kind of stuff. So I know it was hoping to be done before the holidays, but it shouldn't be too much longer. And then we'll be working on this stuff here. The videos will be
interesting,
much more interesting
than Benzal's or shoe hauls.
I mean, the last few months we've been in just this a holding pattern almost. We're just coasting around. Which thank you so much for everyone who's hung out with us during our
I mean, I'm pretty interesting when I do a Benzal.
Look at that.
Yeah,
that's how I know he's doing all right. See that? Think that's a good strategy? Interest rates going down 2024. I mean, that was we had heard that when we bought, so we were like, okay, we're okay having a little bit of a higher interest rate for a little while. We are planning on refinancing, but we could also, like, if we have to and interest rates go up, we'd still be good, you know? So I'm way happy if they go down, because that means we'd be able to, you know, refinance and hopefully be able to fund the shop. And I need to talk to CPA, because how does that work if it's, I mean, we're building the shop for the business. So what's the tax deduction I can do on that? That's another avenue I need to look at. Back in my day. Thanks. Hey, no problem, Willie Life. Yeah. Sure Rob's links are helping. So Sunny did send all you guys over. What's going on? Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Mama says, funny thing, I had a current listing for Peloton shorts. They didn't take down, but they deleted the sold listings for the shoes. Make it make sense. Right? That's the thing. Just why doesn't it make sense, guys? Coming over from Sunny. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. If you're still here, we appreciate you. We appreciate you so much, Sunny. J Ride Flips, what's going on? The issue with the Peloton shoes was that they were clip-in cycling shoes. So, I mean, what is that?
The pair I had listed had no clips. Does that matter?
They were clipless. Well, they were missing the cleat on the bottom, the little bracket. John says, hey, Chris, aren't all the problems solved if you finally give up on this schooly dream? Some might call it a schooly nightmare. Smiley face emoji. You're banned. Get out of here, John. No, that doesn't solve anything. Posh went on a spree and removed most cycling shoes. I had an Adidas pair removed. So that's what you're saying, the clip-in. But
weird. I feel like I have other cycling
But what is that?
shoes.
I mean, why? Are cycling shoes not allowed to be resold?
Louis Garnio. Shimano. I feel like I sold the Shimano. I might forgot.
Is it a Vero on the clip branding or something? Like the BOA?
The Pelotons are not BOA.
There are legitimate Vero issues if you're selling something as new because you are competing with an authorized seller. But if you resell a used item, they need to back down on the bullying. I mean, I kind of have an issue with them even if you are selling a new item, because I'm not under contract to sell their new item at a specific price, right? I mean, say I legitimately bought, I know Apple's notorious for that. Say I legitimately bought an Apple iPhone full price from Apple, never opened it, but wanted to sell it, needed to sell it fast. Why should Apple tell me that I can't sell that item for 10% off because I need the money now to protect their name? I don't know why they have that power. Mikey Bags of Money, what's going on? Sunny, Las Vegas told us to come. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry you've been misled
We're much more
by
boring
someone
than
you
Sunday.
trust. Sunny, why would you do this? Smash the thumbs up smash the thumbs up like it was your high school bully holding a nail for you. Joe, I'd flip that. What's going on? What's going on? Got buttermilk and cream. Finally catching up to all this stuff here. Cute dog. He's all right. He's all right. He's a pain in the butt sometimes. See, he's like, he's done with being on camera right now. Near zero listing, meaning she sells to buy stuff, trade it, etc. Almost all in less to. To list
Heyo.
only.
Sale.
Oh. I see. So you're saying she sells to buy, sell, trade almost all and lists to list only what they don't take. I mean, you're still finding.
I go to the bins to look for mostly shoes and good stuff. And then while I'm there, I'm not just gonna waste all the downtime doing nothing.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that much extra time on my hands.
So yeah, her main intentions on going to the bins is not to buy stuff to take to the buy, sell, trade.
Yeah.
It's to be there and hopefully find the good stuff, and you do find good stuff here and there.
I find at least $100.
And usually it's enough stuff to list, but then there's a lot of in between time, and that's where she's like already digging through this bag of clothes, and instead of passing over this item that she wouldn't sell online, but you know, she could double or maybe even triple the money.
Well, not the kid stuff, but all the grown-up stuff I pick up.
Yeah, you would sell it online if you had to, but you're not excited to sell that. That stuff's more likely to make its way to the death pile or whatever. And it is above and beyond what you're capable of listing.
Yeah, so like my breakdown today, like Once Upon a Child, let's say. So I only took them 39 items. They bought 36 of them. They gave me, basically my profit for 36 items was 47. This is my profit after I took off my cost of goods because I did weigh the bin. 45.27 divided by 36. So I made $1.25 profit per item that I brought them. So like I touched all those items at the bins anyways. So I just put them in my cart and bring them home and then drop them off once a week. Make an extra $1.25 for every item. Obviously, if I had more items, I'd put more items in there. So some weeks I get a lot, some weeks I don't. But
yeah, and this month you haven't really been holding to a strict listing goal anyway.
Yeah. But
so I think a combination of the buy sell trades don't take everything that Kathy takes to them. So what they don't take, she either tries to take to another buy sell trade, takes back to maybe take it again the next time, or maybe you know, if you haven't listed it by then, maybe a month away. Like you just sold some shoes. Like you just say that you just sold a pair of shoes that she had taken to buy sell trade. They didn't take the first time.
Right now.
Well, you said you took some kiddos in, right? They bought a pair that you had already taken to them that they didn't buy the first time.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, she tried to take it again. They bought the pair the second time. Yeah, and some of that stuff does get filtered back to where she just lists it.
Well, yeah,
and
actually,
it sells.
So the 3 things they didn't take today, I've already photographed 2 of them. And I'm gonna list them, and then one of them I'm gonna put it back in there next time. So I'm still gonna make at least $30 off those 2 items that I'm listing. Yeah, so I'm not wasting. I'm not redonating them or anything.
Is it a long term? I don't know. I think it's probably something you could do long term if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I like it right now, so
yeah,
I just do whatever.
So it's almost like because the costs of shoes and stuff are too high. There was a long stretch of where Kathy was not finding enough shoes.
I was thinking when the kids are back in school next week, it'd be fun to do a video to us to go in the real thrifts and
go check out.
I haven't been in there for months.
Yeah,
just like I'm okay to pay $10-12 for some shoes, but
we haven't been to see
just to like show everybody
what it is.
Why? Maybe like try to break down the time.
Yeah.
Each takes.
And I think, you know, for video's sake, it also shows that there's more than one way to do something. So, you know, when you're a reseller, you can get creative. You can go find different kind of avenues to get to the same goal of making sales. So I think that's maybe a misconception that some have, that the idea is to intentionally take stuff to buy, sell, trade so you don't have to list as much online.
No, it's not.
But I think that
actually, so now I said I'm using it as my furniture fund. So now it's like my fun little side hobby.
Yeah.
It's not even going to count as my like normal. Before I was doing it to trade for something better maybe, but now I'm,
yeah.
These are what I just sold for $25.
Just sold those.
From the bin. No boundaries, Walmart. Shoes.
Nice.
Yep.
Thrift in Vegas, what's going on? Let's see. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. Says, I'm not new. I just usually spectate without chatting. I listen while packing boxes, but Sunny inspired me to say hi. Well, thanks. Thanks for saying hi, Steph. And thanks for lurking. I mean, like, look, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be here chatting. Mm-hmm. You know, we love everybody just hanging out, you know, even if we don't know who you are, where you're at. That's cool. But we do appreciate you saying hi. Kristen, Becky says, hey, Joe, I'd flip that. Just watched Kristen's video with you in it. Nice. John D says, I found my first Filson at the bins the other day. That's a nice find. That's a nice one. Do you all promote listings? Sorry if my question's been answered. No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, Kathy promotes. Now, eBay tells you not to do it this way. But Kathy does promote everything at what? 2-3%?
3%.
3%.
But I don't use Posh promotion.
Yeah, we don't promote on Posh. And we do the old promotions. So it's eBay has like 2 avenues of promotions. The older one is where you pay, you set it up to be promoted, and if it sells through promoted, then you pay the fee. It's not the pay-per-click, which is like the newer one, where you could pay to promote something and it never sells. I don't think that works well with the stuff that we do. It might work well with something like you're doing, Wheelie Life, where you have custom items and you're trying to get it in front of eyes. That promotion pay-per-click might be something you're interested in, but I'm not sure. Announced today that they fell. Are you talking mortgage rates, interest rates? Ooh. It's just a little bit higher than what we're at still. I don't know. How soon can you refinance a mortgage? Probably have to wait. Kathy says, I've had a few listings create multiple listings in List Perfectly. What's the best way to go through the listings and delete the extra ones? I feel like List Perfectly has a synchronization feature. I don't know if it's fully out yet. I don't know. What would you do if you had to check List Perfectly to see if there's multiples of the same thing? Is there a way to sort by title, maybe?
I don't really get what you're asking. Like, I don't really know what you mean.
So she says, I've had multiple listings. I've had a few listings create multiple listings in List Perfectly. So it's like she created something and it created 2 listings. Mm-hmm. Are you saying like one listing from List Perfectly made 2 eBay listings? I don't know. That would be, I wonder if you'd want to talk to List Perfectly about that. Customer service. That might be an issue that they can fix. Lori says, I've had a Shimano clip-in shoe listed and sold, no issues. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what just got all those things to get Vero'd. Is it Vero on Posh too? Is that what it's called? Kelly says, how does Kathy have enough to list her daily quota when doing buy, sell trades? I think we answered that before.
Because I got so many items.
Yeah.
And they don't buy everything from me. Like today I took a bin to Uptown Cheapskate. They bought 20 items. I probably have 20 more in the bin left. And I already took those to Play-Doh, so now I just get to list them.
Rob says they have that kind of power because enough resellers haven't banded together to start a class action lawsuit. Well, I don't. We got time to get involved in that. I mean, that's the problem, though, right? Nobody's like, "Hey, let's do it." You gonna lead it, Rob? Shen Valley Mama, what's going on?
Hello.
Callie Lewis, hello. Becky says, our local thrifts have really gone up in the last several months. So they've gone up, Becky said.
Great.
We should just make a video like, what? It's got to give. When is it going to give? Sonny says, still folding clothes. Folding. I've also got to go through my drawer and weed. I thought you were... I misread that a little bit. I thought you had to go through your weed drawer. I had to go through my drawer and weed through apparel I'm not using or fit. Give a thumbs up. Thanks, Lainey. Becky says, I'm going to make it to the bins in January. All right.
I'm kind of excited for January to see, like, I feel like I don't thrift that much in January. I don't know what to expect.
Kelly says, I'm signing off early tonight. I hope you all have a safe and blessed new year, and I'll catch y'all next Thursday. Thanks, Kelly.
Hi,
we'll
Kelly.
see you then. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
All right, so we've got quite a few people in here. I've got YouTube messaged me or notified us that we are able to give out some memberships. So I'm going to do this, and there's going to be some membership giveaways. And hopefully this doesn't come out.
What?
Hopefully it doesn't charge it for it. It says it's gift 5 now. We have 10 that we can give away. So I'm going to do this. Everybody who's ready? You guys ready? We're going to give away some memberships. Is there something you have to check? Maybe you guys... is there... I feel like you might have to activate whether or not you are able to accept a membership. So maybe we should do that first. I don't know how to do that though. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? We'll do it in a moment. Get ready. I'm gonna look real quick and see. So if you go to your settings, purchases and memberships. No, that's not where it is. I feel like I saw it on my phone. Let me look at my phone. YouTube. Where would it be? Maybe if you go to try to join somebody's channel. Let me see. So if I go... Sorry, bear with me, y'all. I just said y'all. Who do I know that has a channel I could join?
Dave.
Dave?
I feel like you already.
Which
joined.
channel is it?
I don't know.
Is it Flips or Thrifts? Let's see. Has anybody seen it? Guys have Art of Resales hopped in. What's going on? He says you guys have me blocked.
What?
Oh no, he showed me that at FlipCon.
So
Like
weird.
it would not show our join button for him.
That is weird.
I think you need to update your phone, man.
Speaking of membership, do you got one that we could join right now?
For Art?
Yeah, does he have one?
Does Art? Do you have memberships? Maybe if I join you, it'll let you join us.
What?
I don't know if he has it. Maybe he's got us blocked too. I don't see a join button on yours, Art, if you have one. Let me try from the computer. You actually do have it, but never promote it. So you do have it. Okay. I see it on the computer, but I don't see it on the phone. So we're going to join you. And then maybe that'll unlock the join button for you. How can we have you blocked if we're a member of yours?
And if you're chatting in our chat right now.
Right. Maybe you'll win a free membership. I don't know. I feel like I don't know where it is though. There was something that I saw. You might have to activate whether or not you're able to get gifted a membership, but I don't know how to find that page again. Oh, it did it. Look at that. Art of Resell, new member. Welcome to the Ginger fam, man. Just got it. Oh, you got it on your laptop so you could see it from the computer. We just circumvented all the blocking that they did. All right. Hopefully, I don't know where to find it, but I'm gonna do. We'll do 5 memberships here. You could have waited. You might have got a free membership. All right. We're gonna gift 5 right now. Boom.
It just randomly assigns it.
Yeah. Yep. So it looks like we got Southern Sierra, Ginger Tea, Tessa Robles. I don't know if I said your name right. Robles, Shannon, Perfectly Blessed. Welcome to the Ginger fam. Yeah, you get a badge. You see the little sun. I'm gonna be changing the badges soon. But you got the little flower, the little Ginger Marvin flower. Welcome, guys. That's cool. All right, I've skipped over a lot of chat. I'm just gonna make sure I haven't lost anything here. Sunny Girl Rich says, I appreciate your creative alternatives. Thinking outside of the box. You guys are amazing. Thanks.
It's all me.
It is her.
Just kidding.
I'm like, what amazing thing are you gonna do today?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here and eat my Fruit Loops. I don't even eat Fruit Loops.
That sounds so nasty.
I don't know. It kind of sounds good. You guys like Fruit Loops? You have to be here.
If I'm eating cereal, it's Cookie Crisp.
Just lurk here.
Oops. I have to go potty.
Uh-oh.
I'll be right back.
You're gonna go we just got like 6 new members. You're gonna leave?
Thank you so much, members. I'll see you later.
Phones don't allow joins most of the time. What do you say, Art? Do I get one of those bags now? Oh, those Hulkin bags? Dude, you got the wagon. The wagon's way cooler than the Hulkin bag, man. Love Sonny and his wife. We've not met your wife yet, Sonny. I mean, we've only met you a couple times. Sunny Girl says, are you down here? Can you hear me? Sunny Girl Rich says, I just sold my Coogie sweater. Got it $15, sold it for $260. Is it Coogie or Coogie? Does the buy sell trade limit you once a week or any? I think the Uptown Cheapskate does. They limit you to like once a week. I don't think Plato's doesn't have. I'll wait for her to come back. We'll wait for her to come back. Yeah, you're not going to start the class action lawsuit. You're too busy listing. Exactly. We're too busy working. This is the best place to chill on a Thursday night. Well, thank you. So yeah, it was random. I was hoping I would. I was wanting to be able to pick the members, because I would have picked the members with the most pieces, the most Reese's pieces, but it wouldn't let me. It only lets me do it random. We'll do another 5 giveaway because I think they let us give 10 a month, and this is our last live of the month. So we're gonna do another 5 giveaways here in a little bit. So I guess try if there's. If you didn't get one, maybe check some settings. I feel like there's a setting. I'm going to Google it real quick. How to allow gifted memberships on YouTube. Go to an eligible channel and click the join more. Click the join more gift settings button. Confirm you'd like to opt in by turning on the allow gift switch. So that's what it says. So I guess the best way to do it is to go to a channel that has a join button. So you can go to our channel, you click on the join. It won't make you join, so don't worry. You can click the join, and then there's a gift settings once you click that join button, and then you can confirm. There's like a little toggle switch, and it'll let you allow gifts. I haven't even. Does this work?
I'm back. What's so funny?
Ginger Marvin just joined the Ginger face. I didn't know if it was going to allow me to do that, but it did. Hey, we're now a member of the Ginger Marvin channel. If that isn't about the worst waste of money. You all right, buddy?
Well, it's technically a write-off, right?
Yeah.
To our own self. Easy. Oh, you're a good boy.
He's limping a little bit.
He tries to run away still.
Yeah.
Do you want a hug?
Already a member. Team Ginger Marvin. Art says, ever since you guys have started memberships, I've never been able to join. Well, glad you joined, man. We appreciate you. Miss you. If we ever were going to go back to Vegas, we'd see you.
Florida? Did that already happen? When's their Florida?
Yeah, when's it? I don't know. Anybody here going to the Trash to Cash Florida Bash? I don't know. I think Art. I mean, he's in Vegas, so that's why he went to the.
Yeah.
I don't know if Art's.
But they're like friends. You guys are friends.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, you going to Florida, Art? He's probably gone. Better fix that.
What do you call these, a gladiator sandal?
Look like it. Gladiator open heel. I don't know. Nice. Welcome, Art, the new member. Just trying to get caught up on all this stuff here. If you guys haven't already opted in, getting ready for the next giveaway. And then it looks like they let us do it in batches of 5. But we'll probably be able to do it again. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do them all in one. Maybe we'll spread them out a little bit next month.
But do you get them per month?
I think it's per month.
But then is that calendar month? Or because next week is January.
That's a new month.
Right. So do you have 10 for December?
I think so.
Right. So if you're going to wait till
But
next week.
but I have all month next month to give them out.
I know, but you have 10 for this month.
I know. I'm gonna
This
give
is-
5. I'm gonna give another 5 out
Okay.
here in a minute.
Let's see
Yeah,
what's-
they don't roll over. I did read that.
Speaking of, Lori reminded me in her story the other day to use your eBay coupon. I think I already used it.
That's right. If you guys have an eBay store where you get a coupon, make sure you use it before the end of the year. Mandy says, we do cereal for dinner sometimes. Haha, mom fail. Nah. You know, I saw this TikTok, and it was saying, if you feed your kids frozen vegetables and frozen pizzas, you are a horrible parent. You should warm them up first.
So funny.
That's a good one. That's good. That's good. Doesn't let you join? Uh-oh. Man, I don't know what, I wish I had an answer. But I remember sitting down with Art at FlipCon, and he showed me it didn't show no join button on his, and I saw on mine it didn't show a join button. Why doesn't it show join button? Because I know it shows on some people. It's weird. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be cool if we could just give like the top 5 or 10 points people, the people with the most points. I wonder if it has something to do with if you don't have a card set up or something. No, I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't show up on the phone. Because I know it shows up on some channels on my phone. Popped up in the chat to allow gifts. Oh, that's good. If it came up in the chat, that's cool. Nice. Jake just did it. Everybody getting ready. I'm gonna get caught up on the chat, and then we'll do the other 10. We'll do the other 5. Sorry. Popped up for the chat. Nice. Wish I could go to the trash Florida bash, says Sunny. Yeah, I wish we could too. Mimi's going. I'm so excited to go. It's going to Florida for a week. Mimi, you're going to find so much stuff to sell. You're driving, right? Excited for the gifts? Hey, no problem. Glad you were here to win it. That's awesome. All right. No frozen veggies. Phones don't allow joins. I feel like I've seen join on some from my phone. Yes, you are driving. You're going to find so much stuff. All right. So hopefully those who are interested in a free membership have allowed the membership gifts. Find out where I'm at over here. And we're going to do the next 5 in... it'd be cool if I had a countdown button, but I don't. We're not prepared. I actually kind of remembered this like 2 minutes before we went live. I was like, oh yeah, they said that. But... All right, here we go. We're going to do the next 5 memberships in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys. There it's rolling. It's picking. Boom. Mandy got a gift. Congrats. Shen Valley Mama gifted a membership. Junk Monkey got a membership. Jake, you got one too. So did Becky. Man, you got like awesome. Good. Sweet. Welcome to the Ginger Fam. Don't worry, it's not gonna like take any money from you. You're not like subscribed forever. Sweet. Congrats to the new members. Sweet. We're at like an all-time member high right now. Welcome, welcome. Teresa says, I'm on a phone and I have a join button. I am on premium. Or I am premium. Maybe that's it, because we have YouTube premium too. Maybe that's it. All right, everybody give some hearts in the chat. Welcome the new family members. That's what people say when that when that happens. Man, he says, I never win anything. Well, I mean, the reward's not that much. Let's be honest. It's not that much. But we do appreciate y'all. Junk Monkey says, woo, winning. There's the hearts. See him floating around. Welcome. Texas Lady says, congrats. Teresa, congrats. Becky. All right, everybody who want a membership, you must be here every week now. All right? You are now obligated. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. SG says, mine doesn't show join either, and I have premium, so who knows? Yeah, it's weird. I feel like it's got to be an individual setting, because I don't know why. Maybe YouTube's just dumb. Sorry, YouTube, don't ban us. Sometimes you guys are dumb and do weird things. Thanks, yeah. That's a funny emoji. Ask Kathy the bicycle. Oh, that's right. I was gonna ask, and I got all distracted. I gotta scroll up. I might have. We might have had too much chat go through. I don't remember what the question was. Could you re-ask it, Becky? I'm sorry. My brain, like the RAM, like the memory is it's been overwritten. I don't remember what we were talking about. Mimi says, we appreciate you. Well, we appreciate you, Mimi. Man, he says, I'm almost always. That's right. That's right. I feel like a lot of regulars got the gifts, and that's awesome. I wonder if it's weighted some way. If YouTube picks, gives more of a chance for regulars. Ooh, Tommy broke 5,000 points. Sheesh. Do they limit? That's right. That's what there was. Do the buy-sell trades limit? I know Uptown Cheapskate does in some way. What is the limit?
Well, it says 4 bins once per week.
4 bins a week?
Once per 7 days.
But if you
can
only
bring it out one time. Like, you can't bring 1 bin for 4 days in a row.
So you gotta, like, Kathy's gotta load it up.
The bins are not like my Costco size bins. It's like their 4 bins, which is basically like, the post office, like those little carrying bins.
Oh.
It's like 4 of those. So like you can't have
So-
more than they can fit in 4 of those.
So you can't bring like
So
4
like
Gaylords.
my Costco bin's probably like 2 to 3 of those. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I try to bring one of those per week.
So like 4 mail carrying bin
Yeah.
kind of things. So yeah, probably
Play-Dohs
like
does not have a limit. Once Upon a Child doesn't have a limit, but Once Upon a Child's hard to get into if you're not there right at opening. Play-Dohs the other day, I feel like we took them in like at 7 p.m. and they're like, oh, cool. And I got $120 something, which was pretty good.
every day. Once a week for
The 4 bins, yeah.
the
once
4
per
bins.
week.
So, and
And
then
then
how
you
does
go
it?
check.
Do you know how it resets? Is it like does it reset on a Sunday?
No, they said it's like 7 days. So
7
one day
days.
I came in, yeah, like on a Sunday. They're like, you have to wait till next Sunday.
So they seem to be pretty on top of it too. Kathy roped me into going with.
I was like shopping around the store one day and I just overheard the girl telling someone dropping off a bin that like it was because some people buy storage units and they try to bring in so much stuff. But I'm like, who cares who brings it and how much and what? I mean, I guess if it sucks, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Texas lady says I do have premium, and it did show in the chat, just so you know. So it popped up when the gifts were given. I guess what I want to know why YouTube doesn't just have like why it keeps the join button visible to some and not for others. Like what's the difference that's causing that? Looks like we reached our playlist. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're not closing out just yet.
I could keep
But-
going. I had a matcha. And
You had a matcha?
I wanted to list a whole bunch of items. I'm almost done with 20.
Okay. We're going to go longer.
But our kids are still awake, so. But that's
Yeah.
okay because they might sleep in if they stay up longer. But they
They're-
probably
They're fine. They haven't been banging anything.
they must be
Man,
watching.
you give them a Switch for Christmas and they're just like brain dead. They stop running around. Stop making noise. Stop almost all of their brain function. It did come up in chat. I feel like it would probably come up to anybody who had not already checked it on. I feel like if you have not toggled that switch to allow gifts, it probably popped up for you no matter what. It's random. I'm a programmer. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Becky. Sunny says, I need to drink more matcha. I don't like matcha.
I just started liking it 3 days ago. I bought myself some for Christmas and I was like, I need to stop drinking so much Starbucks. I'm trying to find some. I actually like it though. I didn't think I would like it.
Becky says, I'm banned from the Citadel Plato's location.
Uh-oh. I actually haven't went to that one.
Back in the early 2000s, no warning. Apparently, they had a rule about a limited number of items with tags.
What?
Oh,
like in case
is that
you
thinking you
stole.
stealing or something?
And now they're like, oh, they'll like take all my new attack stuff. I'm sure they would not recognize you. Literally.
That was 20
the
years
kids
ago.
like that worked there weren't even born then.
I was in high school. We were just talking about that. Like,
Yeah,
this is
your 20
well,
year.
next year. So this school year, I guess, is my 20-year reunion. If I was homeschooled, so I went to high school for my freshman year, but then sophomore, junior, and senior, I was homeschooled. But 20 years.
My college one was 10 years this month. Crazy.
Yep. Don't do the math, guys. Got Carla a Switch for Christmas. Nice. Nice. What game?
Nobody got me a Switch for Christmas.
I asked her, to be fair, well, after. Like, she saw the kids playing the Switches, and she's like, well, that looks kind of fun. I was like, you want one? She's like, no.
Because I don't need it.
But, you know, we play, sometimes we'll play Switch games. Like, we'll play Smash Brothers. We'll all get in there, and, like, the kids will just start crying because they can't beat anything. They're so used to playing computers with, like, a level 1 AI. She didn't ask for a game. Well, luckily, there's a whole lot of downloadable stuff you can do. Rob says, I just need a drink. You ever tried matcha, Rob? How about kombucha? You ever tried kombucha? Have you tried kombucha?
No.
I will never. I will never. I should list with.
I want to try it, but.
SG says, I should list with you guys right now, mostly since I just ate some flan.
I would eat some of that.
I don't like flan.
But you like Jello.
I do. There was a period where I would eat a whole lot of Jello.
Because you were doing keto.
Yeah. I did keto for a little while, and I would eat Jello as like a dessert, sugar-free Jello.
Gross.
I have not had any since. It came up a second time too. Oh, okay, interesting. I see no toggle, so I'm lost on what you're talking about. Tommy, YouTube just does not want you having memberships. That's what it is. I mean, the computer had us in the computer. Oh, had to use my daughter's ID for Play-Dohs. So she's in the computer.
Oh.
They still use the same system, huh? They're like, we cannot let this woman
That was funny. Like,
ever sell here again.
The other night, I was just like, oh, I could just do this. And you're like, yeah, but they could just close down. And I'm like, what? Play-Dohs has been open since we were in high school. At least. Probably longer.
Let me be devil's advocate sometimes. Nice. Hubby got you a new laptop. There you go. Wheelie Life got a Meta Quest 3. Nice. I got a Quest 2 and I've used it only a few times. We need to start using it some more. But the Quest 3 looks nice. It's got the pass-through so you could see and interact with real life with it.
I couldn't get into it.
You got contacts now. I bet you would.
And I like punching stuff. You get a punch there.
You could. Yeah. You could punch air. I mean, you don't need a VR headset for that, but
I mean, it's kind of weird to just punch the air for no reason.
So like I would list a Nike shirt and it would show up as 3 different entries in List Perfectly.
Weird.
That is weird. So I would contact List Perfectly. Sounds like an obvious List Perfectly issue. Sonny says kombucha is gross. List Perfectly has a great customer service, and I'm sure they're the ones that would be able to help you because it's such a seems like a localized problem for you and List Perfectly. I guess if you still use List Perfectly, I don't know. But contact them, tell them, they'll ask you like, okay, you know, what version and all this kind of stuff. They should be able to get you on the right foot, get you on the right path. Rob says, I've tried kombucha once. I had to lick the south end of a northbound dog to get the taste out of my mouth. See, those are the sayings I need to learn now that I'm getting to be an old curmudgeon.
Do you like seltzer? Because I don't like
seltzer. No, I don't like the taste of TV
the
static.
That might like I don't know how you say that.
I feel like seltzers are like, it's like the flavor is if somebody ate whatever the flavor is, and then like burped it into your mouth. That's what it tastes like to me. I'm good. I don't want that. I'd rather just drink water.
Didn't our kid the other day on accident get it? Just the plain.
No, well,
at the restaurant.
Yeah,
they were getting
yeah.
water.
So he ordered a Sprite, and they just gave him like carbonated water, and he's like, "This is disgusting." Your daughter likes kombucha. SG likes kombucha. Oh, and the flan, I made it, so it definitely was better than the store bought. Okay, I mean, I've never had like authentic or homemade flan. I feel like I've had it at a what's that one Mexican restaurant? Johnny. It's like not real. It's not even like authentic Mexican. Oh, what's it called? The one over by the Krispy Kreme. There was one downtown.
Jose Muldoon.
Jose, not Johnny. Jose Muldoon's. Stacy says, I had an older account and I couldn't get gifts. I had to switch accounts to be able to allow gifts. That's a bummer. Do you guys have a kid-to-kid store? No?
Not in the Springs in Denver.
There's one in Denver. So just the Once Upon a Child for the kids stuffs. Becky says, I think I graduated before you were born.
I was born in
88 for Kathy, 86 for me. Jose Muldoon's has been open here since 1971. I think that's the year they made that flan. Follow Liz Perfectly on Facebook. Message him your issue. They often reply right away. You might be helping others with the same issue. Sonny's got on it, man. Really close to your graduation. Is that? Oh, Scully Star Fashions graduated in '86. Rob says, there's a kid-to-kid store in my town. I've been thinking about checking it out. You'll fit right in, Rob.
You know what it is, right?
Huh?
You know what it is.
Is it like Once Upon a Child? Yeah. Yep. 1984. All right. 80s kids. Wait, I thought I was one of the older ones. 97 and my husband is 96. You guys are some youngins. I got sneakers younger than you, older than you. That's like one of those old people sayings that I'm trying out. Trying it out. Perfectly Blessed graduated in 86 too. Okay. You guys are babies. 80s rule. Class of 90. All right. I got a brother that was born in 90. You doing okay, boys? Yeah. I did ask the vet about Reese's little eye thingy. The vet was like, if it doesn't bother him, it's probably not a big issue. Probably not worth worrying about. He's got this. It's almost like, what would you call it? Like a skin tag on the inside of his eyelid or something. Kind of hangs out. 80s rule, babies drool. Yeah.
All right, done with 20. Do I keep going or do we stop?
Keep going or don't stop. Or what?
Or stop.
Keep going or stop. Should we do a poll?
I mean, I'm sure if they're still here, they don't want to leave. It's not like they're still here because they can't wait till we get off.
I mean, who's here working? Are you guys just hanging out or are you working? Mimi's Treasures in 87. All right, all right. Poor baby. Yeah. I think he's going to sleep good tonight. They gave him something. He's more sleepy than usual, believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Becky says, oh, we're hanging on your every word. Just hanging out. Scully Girl's still working. Keep going, I'm working. Rob's just hanging out. Just does all his listings in the morning.
How do you stay up late and then get up and do that?
Coffee.
I'm not productive in the mornings.
I'm not productive ever. Was born in 84, but hubby is 23 years older than me, but people think we should not be married because of the age gap. I mean, you born in 84. You're does the age gap really matter when you're... I guess it depends on how long you've been married. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't really. Who am I to say anything? I don't know. It's 2023. Hanging out, watching you get, and a hockey game. All right, who's playing? Who's winning? Who do you hope to win? Becky just finished her working. Now just finished my working and lurking portion. Nice. Rob says I list till 4 p.m. then draft till I'm tired of it. About what time do you start? Are you a butt crack at dawn kind of guy? You like wake up before the sun? Sunny Girl's working and hanging out. All right, all right. Becky will ship in the morning.
I'll have to drive myself 5 miles away to get my sales.
Grab a Starbucks on the way.
I don't know. Maybe I'll just make a matcha at home.
Hanging out, just finished putting up a new shelf, inventorying some items and packing up orders. All right, that sounds like a productive evening. Mandy says, I list in the mornings usually. Sometimes I do photos at night, but I'm tired today. We had a swim spa delivered and installed, so I was all excited this afternoon. You have a new swim spa and you're hanging out with us?
Yeah, hang out in it.
When do we get to come over? Age is just a number. It's not late for me, but I don't sleep much. A couple hours a night once every few months. I'll sleep for 12. Man. Been married 10 years this month. All right. Well, congrats. Joy's sending you congratulations to all the lucky winners. Texas, good night, Texas lady. Subbed. Thank you so much for the sub. Nice to meet you. Maybe we'll see you next week. We'll be back next Thursday. In the new year. Start around 8, take a break around noon, go drop off packages, stop at Goodwill for 30 minutes, then back at it. It's a nice little routine. Tommy says, so I'm apparently using a brand account. If you're using a brand account, you can't receive gift memberships or allow them. You have to use your main account. What the heck is a brand account? What brand account are you?
This jelly guy is ridiculous.
Huh?
This jelly guy is so ridiculous.
That dude's seen. He's seen some stuff.
I don't know what he's called.
What is a brand account?
Cat turtle?
Oh, is it like a Google account? The Google account you used to it as a brand account or something? Huh. Well, that's lame. Shin Valley Mama, good night. It's after midnight. Yeah, go get some sleep. Thanks for hanging out, working, or lurking, or working. Come visit Iowa. I didn't fill it tonight. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I got late. Didn't want to deal with the cold water tonight. I hear that. I guess. You on well? Are you on a well? Man, I feel like our neighborhood would not like us filling a spot, especially our old neighborhood. They're like crazy with the water.
How would you just say neck is floppy or what? Look at this one. These all look. Well, I guess that guy's staying up pretty good.
What would you?
Look at this guy.
How would you describe him? He's got a floppy neck.
Limp neck. What do I call it? Floppy or limp? Like, which one should
His neck can't support the turtle head.
We should have stopped at 20.
Relaxed neck. There you go. All right, it's late night, guys.
Relaxed
Now we're
neck.
getting like ridiculous. Sorry.
After a limp neck.
Floppy. Oops. Yep, I have to be productive over Christmas break. I don't get much done when I'm working. I'm tired after work. We try to be productive when the kids are off, but it's difficult sometimes, but it's hard to be mad about it, you know? With the kids at least. He says, I have been going through plush all day. I decided I'm going to sell them on Whatnot. Don't laugh, but I have over 1,500 I've counted so far.
Plushies?
Yeah.
Mimi?
Mimi.
Is this like from the lady that just gave you all her stuff for free?
Still have more to go. It's probably a combination. Still have more to go through. Man, that's going to be a long Whatnot show. When are you doing the show? I'm up around 6, take wife to work and mother-in-law to cardiac rehab, and do all my email and social media before I start work. Man. Oh, she says no, that's from the bins.
Oh, wow. Oh, did you get them like wherever Josh lives?
Yeah, do you get them for like a penny? She's got 1,500 plus. She's got like $3 into them all.
I know. I pick up plush at the bins, but ours is just $1.69 a pound. So, like a Build-A-Bear could essentially be $1.69. Meanwhile, they get a whole ginormous bag.
We're not jealous at all, Mimi. Huge bag for $1.
Just people handing them Rothy's, like no big deal.
I'm up at 5 most days. I get a majority of my eBay done between 5 and 7 a.m. Man, that's productiveness. New England Betty Boo, what's going on? Lizette, Happy New Year, Kathy and Chris. Cheers to love, good health, and prosperity in 2024. Right back at you. Good to see you. Crazy Hippie says, I have a Jellycat lion that looks as sad as that turtle. Isn't there like a character, like a turtle character that has a limp neck? Cartoon. Cecil? That might be the one I'm thinking of, but I guess his neck don't look that skinny. Cecil Turtle from Looney Tunes. Heidi, hey there. Finally caught one of your lives. What do you... he's in a robe.
All right, keep your thingy shut, buddy.
He came down in his robe. Chris, are you still listing on your eBay store? I've put that on a bit of a hold until we get the house finished and ready to rent, which is getting close. But once I'm done focusing on that, then I'm gonna be able to go and list more again. It's taking a lot longer than I anticipated, but is he all right?
Yeah. Stop. Connor's
Stop.
bothering him.
Oh, Connor needs to stop? Okay. Stop it, Connor! What do you want me to do? Love you. You ready for bed?
He said he wants to watch TV. Connor's bothering him.
Tell Connor I said, please don't bother you. How's he bothering you? Is he in your room?
You want to watch TV in there?
Yeah, go in the theater room. No? Yeah, you want to be in your bed. Tell him I said he needs to skedaddle.
Okay.
Loose lumbar. Rob says they make a pill for that. Oh man, you just got to get the pill stuck in your throat, right? Losing stuffing in the neck, floppy. Nope, not a well. We put in an oversized insulated garage. You put it inside a garage? That's cool. Is a swim spa just the spa, or do you like swim in it? When I used to work at a cabinet shop, and we did this one job, and they did a what was it called? It was like an infinity pool, I think it was, but they put it like inside, and we were doing like the cedar wall paneling around their infinity pool. So it's like a lap pool, or like a pool that it was almost like a big bathtub, and it pushed water at you and you had to swim to keep up. So it's like swimming in place. I think it's called an infinity pool, maybe not. So that's what it is? Is that a swim spa? It has jets that create a current and you can swim against. Okay. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. That's awesome. Can you also just like sit in it and hang out? Like, is it like 100 like hot, or is it like a cold? Is it hot or cold? Tommy says limp. Use limp. You'll get that fetish crowd. What kind of fetish? Anyway, no, the bins. I'm gonna glaze over that one. I'm about ready to do that too, Mimi. I have 3 totes and a huge box full, and I keep buying them. Gonna be lots of plush for sale. Nice. Cecil Turtle, yeah, from the Bugs Bunny show. Mimi says, I'm going to have several shows. I'm aiming for the first one in January before the Florida trip. Nice.
Can you watch TV in his room? No. How come? Oh, I know.
Is it because his TV's not working? Is his TV like? Will his TV work?
I don't know.
Hmm.
My own TV.
I understand. And he's not saying that you did. What did he say when I said?
He said nothing.
Your belt's on my back. The belt.
Well, I don't know what to do, buddy.
We're almost done. I'll just list these last 5. I mean, it's about bedtime, but
We'll be up in a few minutes. All right.
you can watch it in here for a few minutes. Not in this, and you know what I'm saying.
Connor's being a butt. Darren, what's going on, man? Hey, question. I've been coming across quite a bit of nice running shoes in really good shape lately, but no insoles. Do you still pick up and sell without or try to find replacement insoles?
Sell without.
Yeah, we sell without. You might want, do you ever put it in the title? Missing insoles?
I usually write no insoles, yeah.
Yeah. We try to make it as obvious as possible because it could be an easy thing for a buyer to overlook that it doesn't have insoles. Brooks, Hoka's, and On Clouds. Yeah, we sell without insoles. I feel like a lot of runners use custom insoles anyway, so if they feel like they can get a little bit of a better deal because it doesn't have the original insoles, you might want to. We do price a little bit less, because it is technically flawed, I guess. But I think we still sell without insoles, even not non-running shoes.
Yep.
It's easy to get. Like, I put in custom insoles for my shoes anyway, so I feel like a lot of people do that because I do it. So a lot of people must do it.
Everyone. Hundreds of people.
But no, we sell pretty regularly without insoles. Good night, Wheelie Life. Says my dog is alerting to low sugar.
Uh-oh.
He's a service dog. Go get that taken care of. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Lots of seats. Giant hot tub. Sweet. And it's indoors. You're going to put like a big projector and stuff so you can like watch movies. You guys looking for some neighbors? Can't wait to see your store success. I wanted to thank you both for motivating me to try selling some of my bin buys and buy-sell trade stores. Just did my first kid clothes trade last week. That's awesome. That's awesome. You can actually change the temperature so it can be hot or cold. Awesome. Babe, we need a swim spa.
Okay. See, and
I've been interested. I know
get a few extra sets of dumbbells first.
Yeah, no, obviously. I've been interested in trying out cold plunging. Would you ever do that?
I mean, no. Sometimes at the gym, I turn the shower down to cold for like 1 minute.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Any cold plungers out there? Mimi says, Darren, buy the insoles from Kathy. we do just sell insoles too.
Yeah.
If they go to authentication with replaced insoles, they'll get rejected. Ask me how I know. Yeah, so you should.
I wonder how you do. How do you? Because you.
But
Don't
you
have
could
a
sell no
choice.
insoles, right? They would authenticate them without. So you just pull out the unoriginal
I guess it
insoles.
depends. Some Nikes have the size tag attached to the insole.
Dumb. Mimi says, I buy shoes without insoles all the time as long as they are in great condition. Yeah. Night. Mimi says, I will not do a cold plunge, but I do cryotherapy. I think we have a place like that close to us. Is that where you get like in a chamber? And they like put you like 40 below zero? Almost like Mr. Freeze from Batman. We do have a spa, like a hot tub spot. I think the original owners, or not the original, the last owners of the house had a spa, like a hot tub.
Mr. Limpy's probably gonna sell for 20.
Mr. Limpy?
The only one listed looks like it's for 35.
Is it his limp neck cousin?
Can't tell.
Dude, look at his face. He just looks like a creep. 5 minutes? You do that? Do you do that often? Would you ever do that?
What?
Like stand in one of those cryotherapy chambers?
What is it? A freezing cold?
Yeah.
No, do it.
But it's good for your muscles.
Good for your nerves.
It's good for your muscles. It's almost like what's that one movie with Stallone? Demolition Man? Is that what it is? Where he like freezes him and then it hits him and he turns it like explodes into a million pieces. Like this.
No thanks.
It's like below. How cold does it get? Negative 152? It gets that cold? 243? That's got to be a timer or something. Is it even possible to be that cold? Negative 123 degrees? You go twice a month? 5 minutes? Tommy says, I'm allergic to cold. No ice plunges for me. Great for body pain. Does it help with like inflammation or just like muscle stuff? Have you gotten snow yet? Yeah, we got a little snow on the ground right now. We almost had a white Christmas. It was like a blizzard like the next day. We got probably 4 inches. It probably would have been more if it wasn't windy. It was super windy
because of like
the wind.
There was like hardly any snow.
Yeah, it wasn't like crazy, but they called it blizzard conditions because the wind and fog and stuff. Yeah, it wasn't much, but we did get some. How was the wind at your place? The wind has been nuts here in Falcon. We're a little bit more east, so we get all the wind. It's so cold for inflammation. I might have to try that. It was 65 in Louisville. You very windy at your place too? I don't mind the snow too much. The wind is like, I don't like the wind very much. I could do just about every weather condition. Hail and wind are like, I hate those things.
I literally woke up
And we live in
the
Colorado.
wind and I'm like, great, Chris is about to be complaining all day long
the wind?
about it. Yes.
I'm always like, did my grill just blow over? Did our furniture just blow off the deck? I hate the wind.
Right, I'm pretty much done with 25.
You done? We gotta go discipline our kids. By that, I just mean put them to sleep. Chokehold. Sleep. Float? Oh, in one of those sensory deprivation things? I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Would you ever do that?
No, I'm not kidding.
Be alone with yourself?
No, I wouldn't be
With
alone
no
with
sound?
myself.
No feeling,
Anyway.
just floating. Huh?
I said I wouldn't be alone with myself anywhere.
Mimi's like, I love it.
literally, in the car, if there's like no radio, I'm like going crazy. Yeah, like I drove your truck today for what? Just to drive to the post office? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so bored. Like, you have radio, but
Yeah.
I couldn't plug in my phone and listen to what I wanted to.
Hey, I got all those CDs. I could use those CDs. My truck has a 6 CD changer in it. The Christmas blow-ups don't like it. I guess you wait long enough, you'll probably get some. You'll get some of the neighbors' ones. They'll just blow in the yard. Yeah, sounds like cold and Kathy don't mix. No, Kathy doesn't like the cold too much. Too bad. So sad. Good thing she's got Patagonias to keep her warm.
Warm for inside the house.
Tommy says, good night, everyone. Have a fantastic New Year. See y'all
Speaking of
next year.
Patagonias, I hate resellers that sell. I'm just kidding. Literally all that I was like been wanting a new one. Like for Christmas, I was gonna buy myself one, but like
Yeah.
all the ones I want are like $179.
Aren't resellers the worst?
They're only $129 new, but like obviously the nice prints aren't there anymore. So freaking resellers.
Freaking resellers. You resellers are just a bunch of jerks. You know that?
Ruining my Christmas.
Fireball Flipper says, congrats to the winners. News spreads fast.
Is my screen down? Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm gonna print my last couple labels from eBay.
Yeah. I've got to go to the bathroom. We're going to end it here while Kathy's printing her last labels. Guys, thank you so much for the great year. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you guys are having like the coolest party. What we're going to maybe, I don't know. Maybe Dave and Buster's. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Night. See y'all next year. Hey, yeah. We'll see you next year. Happy New Year. Good night. Good night. Looking forward to the new year. We're going to be spending a little bit more time doing fun stuff once this house gets out from under me.
Don't believe him.
Don't believe me.
He lies.
It's the last lie of 2023. It's going to happen, guys.
I don't believe it.
All right. Thanks for everything, guys. Congrats to all the new members. We appreciate you. And we'll see you guys next year.
See ya.
Bye.